2, 1, yeah. Hello, YouTube. I am Ana, the host today. So I would like to give the good morning to Ricardo, Rosalia, Pedro, and Jeff. Welcome to the best meeting of the week. Thank you for accepting this challenge of this new game. Today we are going to do a new dynamic. I will give 45 seconds, and I have the questions here, more questions that we are used to. So now I will share my screen, and I will start the discussion with them. As we always start, let's listen the introduction. So present yourself. No, before I need to share my screen, so you need to know how long you have. So, okay, let's start with Ricardo. Your presentation, 45 seconds, starting now. Now. Your microphone.
I'm sorry, but I don't have more 45 seconds. Well, I live at São Vicente. I'm married. I love watching movies. And I live at the best city of this country. It's called São Vicente. It's south coast from São Paulo. Better than Goiânia. And I think that's it. I have more time. This meeting is so hard, but it's the best of the week. That's it.
Perfect. You used your time to say that it's the best meeting, and it is. Yeah. Don't dare to disagree.
I don't know, but I love to help you in your self-esteem. That's it.
Yes. Yes, let's listen from Jeff. Your presentation now.
Good morning, guys. I'm here with the best host of TNT and the best people of TNT like Ricardo, Rosalinda, and Pepe, our Pepe. I'm Jefferson. I'm living in the best city of Brazil because here we will have beautiful girls and handsome men, and I'm economist. I work in Catholic University of Goiás. It's a pleasure to be here to talk with you, and it's a pleasure to be talk with TNC and to talk with the world by
Amazing.
You cut me.
Yes.
I protest. You cut me. You must have for 1 second.
No, it's the game.
It's like in Congress. You must.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Okay, no problem. So nice.
Okay. Pedro, your presentation.
Okay, so it's a pleasure to meet you all, guys. I'm Pedro Coutinho from Poços de Caldas, 28. And I'm from Poços de Caldas, but I'm currently living in Guarulhos. And last 2 years I was living in Goiânia, so I will agree with Jefferson that is the best city until the moment that I have the opportunity to know. And I'm graduated in production engineer. I have been dating for 7 years, so now I'm engaged and I'm planning to marry next year. I have 2 brothers. I work in a food company, and it's a pleasure to stay here with all you this morning.
Amazing.
My time.
Oh no, it's inside of the time. It's really good, really good. Rosalia, are you ready? Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm Rosalia. I'm 55. I'm living in one of the most beautiful cities is Santa Catarina, Joinville, and I live close of the beach. He have so much people, so kind people, and I'm married. I have 2 children, and I don't work anymore in the office. Today, I'm working with in the space to live and to make some some business. It's a pleasure to be here to you guys in the best immersion of the week.
Amazing. Last but not least, I am Anna, 27 years old. Till the next week. Next week, I will celebrate 28 years old. I am married to Gustavo since 2016, and next week we will celebrate 7 years together. And I am the best hostess of Talk and Talk for more than 2 years, and I celebrated 100 hours. That's the reason I can say with all my effort that I am the best I have the best meeting, and I am the best hostess of the house, inside the house. I am a physiotherapist. I work with women's healthy, and in another area with patients with cardiac disease. It's kind of the time. Rosalia, you will start. Choose a question and a sentence and a person to start.
You need to see the question. Okay.
I will, just to say that I will start the time when the person finished to read the question. So you have time to read, then I will start the time.
Okay, I need to show someone?
Yes, please.
But I need to show someone and give okay, I will choose
the question that you want.
With card, I want to answer for me number 3. Is that?
Yeah, correct. Perfect. So now, Ricardo, you can read in out loud the question that you will answer. Then when you finish to read, I will start the time.
Okay.
Well, I prefer.
No, read the question before. So I will start.
Okay. Which do you prefer? Choose to spend your free time with friends or spend your free time alone? Well, I prefer hang out with my friends and family. I think it's much more fun. I think is necessary for free your mind, relieve your feelings. I think is more wonderful and is more valuable too, because you learn a lot with another experience. I think is the best way to live is share your life with friends and family.
Amazing, really good. How it was for you, Ricardo? The first one to start answering in 45 seconds. We about to have time to think in the answer. How it was?
I don't know. It depends on the question. I think this question is easier for me. Maybe another person is it's face some difficulties, but I'm good. I'm good. I feel well from this question.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So choose someone and a question that this person will answer.
Oh, okay. Maybe Pedro, could you answer the number 4, or is the same question? It's another question, huh?
The other. Let's choose.
Okay, please, Pedro, could you share with us the answer, the number 4?
If your friends from another country are going to visit your country, where would you suggest they to go? So there are a lot of places that I can suggest. So in São Paulo, I would say that, I don't know why, but I like the malls. I think it's nice. The Ibirapuera, I think, is the bestest park that we have in the region. So there is an amazing place to go. I think we have a lot of museums. In São Paulo, we have a lot of bars, restaurants. So I think São Paulo is one of the best places to receive someone. But for example, if it was in Rio de Janeiro, we can go to walk in the Copacabana, we can go to Corcovado, to Pão de Açúcar. So totally the place that we are. So here in São Paulo, we say that it's not a beach place, but we have a lot of bars and amusing places. with time is hard.
Amazing, amazing. Guys, notice that Pedro structured the answer in 2 different cities. So it's a way to support the idea. So he chose 2 different cities to support, and each city he structured the discussion based on the city.
And to use more time.
Yeah, but you don't have more time. I'm the host here. I love to do
Okay,
this.
so
I hope
now
my
will be
listen.
okay. So now will be Rosalia. And question number 12.
12. Okay. If parents want their children to succeed in the future, which of the following things should they teach them?
Wow.
Oh, I think it's the parents need to teach them to be honest of them, especially if them to follow your feelings, to follow what the thing that you want and like to do. Don't do things that another person to say you need to do. Only make things that make fun for you and raise some money to support in the future, and that's something like that. Follow only the make things that make you happy and respect of the others.
Really good.
Oh my gosh, you need to think it without thinking the words. Always make to give the word in your mind.
Yes. Jeff, can you summarize the 2 main points that Rosalia said about what the parents need to teach the kids? Just 2 main points.
I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's very. What she asked, what the question?
Oh my God, I knew it could happen. I knew. Do you know, guys, why it's happening? Because I think you are so focused on what I need to answer in seconds. I will think in my answers. You are not paying attention.
Just one question, because I was reading the questions. And unfortunately, I didn't pay attention for Rosalia what she said.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because I'm thinking about the next will be, I must be the next, so I need to pay attention to the questions. This is a big problem.
Yeah.
But
Like my
another
students,
question.
sometimes I have this kind of thing.
Okay,
But
no
sorry,
worries,
sorry,
Jeff.
Rosalinda. Sorry, Rosalinda.
No worries, you are an honest person.
She talked essentially about the honesty, né?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
reason I bring this word.
To be honest with
Yeah.
another and with them.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Rosalia, choose someone.
I
think
didn't
I
answer.
you.
It's discrimination.
No. I will.
I will
I will
prosper.
I will show
And so have
Jefferson.
you and Anna Jefferson. There are 2 options, yeah.
Jefferson.
Anna,
Yeah.
I will
Anna,
play
Anna.
also.
Anna, can you answer the number?
Yeah,
Can you
do
answer
it.
number 11, please?
11.
Anna, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
People in society work in different settings.
Kick the ball, score a goal.
Yeah. People in society work in many different settings for a variety of reasons. What do you think is the main reason why people have jobs? Okay, there is a lot of reasons that people try to find a job. The first 2 ideas that comes in my mind is the number 1 is to develop a new skills. So the person needs to work to develop the abilities that this person already have. And the second reason that people need to work is to earn money. So it's impossible to live in a world without earning money. So, oh my God. Sorry. Oh my God. That's the two main points that I think someone needs to work. And to work, it's also a way to free the mind.
Okay, to resumir, Anna said it's very important about soft skill is not hard skill and to earn money with job.
Yeah.
Thanks for paying attention in my answer, Jeff.
I'm a smart guy.
Yes, yes. So now I will choose one for you. I am taking note of which questions we already answered. So the number 9.
9. Do you agree or disagree with the following statements? When people succeed, it's entirely because of hard work. Yes, I agree. It's very important with hard work because in your life, you must have in the beginning soft skills, not soft skills, hard skills. It's very important, but after this, you need to have soft skill to improve your knowledge. So with this, you can earn a lot of money. That Anne said. And to finish, it's very important to think about to have a good relationship with the other guys. Skill is very important in your life, but the most important is to be polite.
Amazing. Congrats, Jeff. I realized that you used a lot of words that I mentioned in my answer before. It's a way to show that you were paying attention and to use new words. Amazing. Really good. So you answered the number 9. Okay. Let's go. So choose someone and a question. I'll post here which questions we already answered. 3, 4, 12, 11, and 9. Go ahead, Jeff. Someone and some number.
Okay. Rosalinda, can you answer the number 10, please?
Okay. Neighbors are the people who live near us. In your opinion, what type of a neighbor is the best to have? Oh my gosh, I think the best neighbor you could have is the neighbor could pay attention with your house when you are traveling. You can trust in these neighbors, and they take care about your life. It's not another life. You can trust in them for left your children. You can left your dog with them when you are traveling. And trying to, oh my gosh, I'm trying to say that. And oh my gosh, well, I can do more things now because so much time you don't have your parent, your relative about.
Perfect, Rosalia. I love your answer.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking about how I could answer this, and I thought in a totally different way. I don't want someone to take care of my house. I just want someone that is quiet, someone that do not disturb me, someone that makes me feel that I live in a house, not in an apartment. So someone that I don't need to say hello in the.
Oh my gosh. Because I live around me live so much person. I live in a house in a second plant. There is so much neighbor around me. Then I know everyone and I talk with everyone, but everyone in your house and in my house. When I go to traveling, everyone take care about my house, and when they are traveling, another take care about their house.
Yes,
their house.
yes. I also live in the second floor, so I know that I am not so quiet. I know that I am not a good neighbor. Not a good neighbor. So, Rosalia, a question and someone to answer.
Okay, Ricardo, could you answer the number 30?
Okay, let's go. Some people prefer to live in a small town. Others prefer to live in a big city. Which place would you prefer to live in? Well, I think there are good reasons to live in both of them, but in my opinion, I prefer live in a small town because it's possible to if you live close to your family and the friends, particularly in the big cities like São Paulo, sometimes you take 2 hours to reach in another point of this city. So in this case, it's possible to live better if you live in a small city. Because it's near and the others point of view. It's not enough time to answer.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Ricardo. Something to mention about your answer. You started spending almost 10 seconds in your introduction. And it's really good because when you are introducing, you have time to think about your arguments. So you started, of course, there is good points, and just to say in other words what you mentioned. Of course, there is good points and bad points to live in a small city and the big city. But in my opinion, so go ahead. Okay? Amazing. Okay. Really good.
Thanks.
So now choose someone and the number.
About number 5, my friend Pedro, could you answer this question?
Okay, one moment. Okay. Do you think we should preserve the old building in the city? This is a total hard question for me, but I will say that no. I will say that no, because I believe that we need to improve the new buildings. So we need to destroy this to have space to construct a new one, because we don't have money to maintain this in a perfect status. So we need to destroy that to build new ones, to have more space, to have more infrastructure, to have a better seat. So I think there are only spots that you need to preserve that is historical for the city, but not all the old buildings. I think in the general, the old buildings need to bring space for the new ones. And is it?
Amazing. Oh my God. For me, that's one of the hardest questions that we have in this conversation.
Not so hard.
Yeah, but in beginning you thought it was really hard, but you sustained it.
But when we start to think about it, because we don't have time, but when we stop to think about that, say no, we need to destroy and construct new ones. So okay.
Yeah, some people that it's studying hard for this test, they say you don't have to have an opinion for everything. You just can invent an opinion in this time. If you have never thought about to destroy the old ones, you just haven't to choose A or B. So sustain your argument. You don't need to even to think in this way. Maybe Pedro don't agree with this. That really needs to destroy. But okay, you just need to sustain your arguments. Really good, Pedro. Go ahead, choosing someone and.
Okay, you and 15, the biggest one.
Oh, okay. Just let me right here. Okay. Not everything that is learned is contained in books. Compare and contrast knowledge gained from experience from knowledge gained from books. What is your opinion? Which source is more important and why? I'm sure that it's to gain knowledge from books and from experience are really different kind of knowledge. But for me, knowledge that are bring from experience are more real. So, and I think it's more real because of two reasons. For the first one, it's because you pass it through this situation and you get this knowledge. And the second one, it's because when you pass it through the situation, you will not forget what you learned. Because when you read a book, sometimes you will gain a knowledge, but maybe you will not fix this knowledge. You will not maintain this knowledge from a long time. So that's the reason I think it's better from the experience. Yes, really hard.
Yeah.
But not too hard because I've answered this question before.
Yeah.
So I already have my arguments to support. So, oh my God, I'm tired after this answer. Ricardo, 14.
Okay.
I love this one.
If you were asked to send one thing representing your country to international exhibition, what do you choose? Why? Well, on my country, Brazil, there are a lot of good things, but I could choose our culture, particular about the relationship with friends and the family. Is a part of Latin culture, but it's just a little bit on Brazil. And I watch and listen a lot of friends tell about this thing is so much important when you have a close friend, it's possible to talk and release your feelings. That's it.
Amazing. Really good.
It's difficult because it's don't have enough time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to share with you guys, in the real task, you have 15 seconds to prepare your answer. I mean, to think about the answer, to write down some things, or just to organize your answer, and then the time starts. Yeah. So Ricardo, someone and some number.
I think there are just a number 6, 7, and 16. I think no 8 too. My friend Jefferson, could you answer the number 6, please?
Okay, my friend, describe the most impressive moments in your life. Why the most impressive moment in my life when I had my first daughter is something different, because I was in a honeymoon for 4 years, and most of the time all my relatives think about baby. Oh, come on, Jefferson, you must have a baby. Like Pep and Anna, you must prepare about this as soon as possible. So after this, it's very interesting, because we traveled a lot, we talk a lot, and we divide all the goods and bad things of your life.
Really good. Really good. Jeff, if you need to choose another moment of your life, what will be the second one? The most impressive was when you have a kid, but in the seconds, what was the other one that comes in your mind?
I think that the second moment when I finished my doctorate in Brasilia, because I spent 3 years from Goiânia to Brasilia most of the time. It's so difficult in my life to work and to study, and I finished with a very good level, and I feel very gratitude about all of this. I'm very happy to be a doctor, a PhD.
Amazing, really good. So I am almost achieving just more 3 years to achieve this, to finish my PhD, and then maybe a baby, maybe. Okay, Jeff, choose someone and some number.
Next year.
I don't press the number here. No. Don't mention this, please.
At end
Maybe
of
my-
this year or the next year.
Okay.
No.
I
I
predict
think-
it. I predict.
No, please. Oh my God.
Let's see what's the question. 5, 6,
7, 8,
Seven.
and 16.
7. Just to Pepe. I kill Pepe now with the number 7. Come on, Pepe.
Oh,
Kick the ball, score a goal, please. 7.
you are muted, Coutinho. Pedro.
No, the microphone is on, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Let's see. No.
No,
I
I don't. You
That
have
has-
some problem. You face
That
some problem.
has no words to
No.
answer the question.
Yes.
Your microphone is up.
Genius.
Don't worry, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
No
Let's
problem.
go. 7. Which study method do you prefer? Online courses or traditional classroom? This is something hard because I would say that both are good, but for me, I will choose the online courses, but in a present way. So not the courses that are recorded. So like we now that are doing some course in an online way, but we are here now, we need to be here to do that. So we are not only watching something recorded, because I think that this type of course that we are only watching something, I think we can interact with that. So we can make questions. If you don't understand something, we can stop and try to pay attention to that. So I will say that is the online course, but that you need to attend in a present way.
Perfect.
Yes, in time.
Yes, inside the time. Amazing. Really good. Really good. So, I'm not taking notes. 6.
16 and 8.
Okay.
Just-
Back.
Okay.
Choose someone a number.
So Rosalia, 8.
8. Okay. Movies and television strongly influence the way people behavior. Do you agree or disagree? My gosh, I agree and disagree. The both, I think, is important to see because I think television, if you don't choose the thing that you are watching the television, it can influence a lot your behavior, especially the young people. Nowadays are having some challenging with between the young people to tap your nose and stop your respiration. It's one of things so strong and dangerous for young people. Then I think the television strong influence the way some people live. It's not all the people, but depend of the people you need to pay attention. Oh my gosh.
Really good. You gave us an example. I was thinking what Rosaria is mentioning. Then I remind about the videos and really
Yeah, I saw that today in the
Oh,
beginning of the morning. I saw that. Oh my gosh, what happened with these young people?
Yeah, bring in an example.
Only CD.
Yeah.
Yes, really good.
Yeah.
Ricardo, which question we still have? You are controlling
16.
the
16.
16.
Just
So it-
16.
It's
Yes.
me or Jeff? I don't know.
You,
I think it's me. Okay.
Joanna.
Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Some people think reading or watching negative news is better than positive news. About to choose which kind of news you will watch, I think it's a personal question. And for me, I prefer it's better to watch positive news, even though to watch negative news are stronger for us because it's mark more your mind. Because when you listen something negative, you feel a lot of sensations. In the other hand, when you listen something positive, maybe you will forget about this positive news in few days or months. But for me, it works better to listen positive things to maintain the positive lifestyle that I have. Oh, terrible answer, but I did. In some way, I did. Totally confused.
Amazing. It was amazing.
Okay, so we did all of them. So let's start again with Jeff answering the question number 4. Jeff?
It's okay. If your friends from another country are going to visit your country, where would you suggest they go? Really, to Goiânia, because Goiânia is the best city. We have a lot of shoppings, beautiful shoppings. The most beautiful shopping of Brazil. It's Flamboyant here in Goiânia. You have a lot of place to walk. You can bike a lot. We have a lot of streets. You can bike. You have a lot of lakes. You can fish, and big restaurants, good food, good people, and the best music of Brazil from sertanejo that you can listen here in Goiânia, near for the singers.
Oh my
First
God.
compliment, Jeff. I used to live in Flamboyant. Yes, it's an amazing place.
I live near Flamboyant here.
Yes, really good, Jeff. Really good. Oh my God, it's so hard to know that you still have 20 seconds and you finish it, everything that you want to say, but you need to keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. Really hard. Jeff, choose someone and some number. We still have 5 minutes to practice.
Ricardo, number 5.
Okay. Well, let's go. A long time ago, it's not possible to predict all details about the future. So when I'm sorry, because the builders are constructing a building, it's not possible to provide all situations. So in this case, it's necessary to renew buildings. In this case, it's necessary to construct a new one too, because this is necessary to in this. And this time is not possible to answer. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. I was watching Anna, and Anna is waving these hands, and I don't know what happened. So in this case, I made a little. I became a little confused about is the time is up or I don't know. So don't worry.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No problem.
Because I think my video. Gente, como é que fala?
Don't worry.
Acho que meu vídeo congelou para você, so you got it. But it happens, guys. And
I don't know if it's necessary to continue or not. Okay.
Because Anna used to speak only with hands, not with mouth.
Could be.
Yeah.
I was doing like this.
Just a little. I think it's
Italiana. I think Anna is Italiana.
Italiana.
I don't know if
Prego.
I am, but okay.
Prego, parla
Prego, parle più di più.
Okay, okay. Ricardo, choose someone and some number.
Okay. Number 6. Rosalia, please, could you answer?
Okay, describe the most impressive moment in our life. I will see I have two impressive moments. I will choose the one that's born my children. The first one was my daughter, because I become mom in this moment. I realize what is the means with your become mom. And another with my son. I was usually doing that already. Then it's another moment, but the most impressive was when I have my first daughter, because I become mom. But I have so much than others. But I think when you become mom, you will realize what the means are like. The life means, because you have another person to take care of. Oh my God.
Really good, Rosalia, really good. Even though you choose two moments, both are related.
It was easy because I followed the answer to Jefferson answers.
Yes, yes. Really good, really good. So Rosalia, choose someone and some number.
Oh, sorry. I will choose Pedro, number 8.
Okay, number 8. Movies and television strongly influence the way people behave. Do you agree or disagree? And I think this is not so hard, because I totally agree with that, because we learn by what we watch and what we stay close. So if you're used to see people fight in television and people doing bad things in television, and you think that is okay to do, if the television and the movies are saying, oh, this is something cool to do, we will think that is something okay to do. So I think that we learn by living. So if you are seeing that, watching that, and if you're doing that, I think this totally is true, because we are learn what to do. So I think we learn seeing other persons. So it's the best way to learn.
Amazing, really good. In the end, we feel the sensation that we need to conclude really fast, and you go,
No, I have time.
Yeah, because the time is over.
The time is over.
Yeah.
It's like Pep Legal. Do you remember Pep Legal running?
I don't know this one.
Yeah.
You never?
Yeah.
What?
In English, no, but
Just say me and you, Jefferson, because it's the old one.
oh, I know too.
Really.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know.
And Rosalinda, baby, bitter.
I don't know. I don't follow this kind of game.
Okay, so I will choose
know.
Anna. And question number 9.
9. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? When people succeed, it's entirely because of hard work. Okay, there is a lot of reasons that someone can succeed in their lives. One of them, it's because they had lucky, and the other, it's because they have hard work. I will agree with the sentence saying that when someone succeeds, it's because it's the consequence of a hard work. Because it's easier to think in this way. When you hard work, you have a compensation, you have a reward. But when you just can't count on your lucky, you will not do with all of effort that you can. That's the reason I think that if you succeed, it's because you are working hard to do this. That's my opinion.
Sobrou tempo.
I need to work better with the
For the text.
arguments. Yeah, the arguments. the introduction, it's okay, and the end, it's okay. The problem is what I'm putting in the middle of them. Guys, now I will share my screen. And I would like to know, with all of your honest, what you think about this kind of game, what you think about this kind of meeting, this new dynamic. Let's listen from Pedro. Tell me.
I like it, but I think to do that, you need to have a step in English. So it's not something that everyone in this platform can do, because it's hard to do that in a quick way. But for people that are a little more developed, I think it's amazing, because you need to reply without stop to thinking. So I will not think what I will say. You only say, and you try to complement and to maintain talking because the time. So I think for people that have some skill in English is something very necessary, because you need to use and say, and if you don't say, the time is over. But for people that are in the beginning, it would be a little hard for them. Okay, really good, nice point. So maybe some suggestion that you give me, it's to bring this kind of topic in a advanced level, maybe. In some way, because nowadays everyone here can maintain a flow of speak. But if you take someone that can formulate a phrase, will be a little hard to them. Yes, really good. Rosalia, your insights about this new dynamic.
Oh my gosh, I really like the participated that, because you need to point your mind, to put your mind to think more quick about the subject, about the ideas. I don't know, you need to get ideas. I don't know. I think it's hard, but you need to go outside your comfort zone to participate. I don't know. I agree with Pedro, because you need to be more prepared about that to participate. But I think it's the way to learn a little more.
Yeah. Ricardo, do you think if I bring us more easy questions, an example, do you prefer pink or black? And you need to sustain the arguments. Do you think the questions make the discussion harder, or do you think it's harder independent of the topic?
Oh, well, it's a English course essentially. So in this case, I think it's independent of the topic and the so hard is the question, because is when to improve your English. So in this case I love this game, and I think is a great opportunity to practice your speech, and I think, and it's possible to maybe, for example, when the person answer a question, maybe could you choose another person to contest or compare the answer is a good way to. But in my opinion, I love this question. Sometimes it's hard to answer. That's okay, but it's the only way to learn. That's it. Have this experience, so it's different to the traditional immersion. But I think I like to maybe could give more time. Could be is an alternative.
I think less time is easier.
Okay.
Less time, maybe.
Depends on the person and the topic. Sometimes is more natural a specific topic for someone, and so it's easier. It's the same question. It's difficult to someone answer, and another person is so easy. So this case is. That's it, my opinion.
Yeah, so please come in the next meeting next Friday, because I will do this that you said, Ricardo, a question, and in the sequence someone can, an example, do you agree or disagree. So if Rosalia agrees, Pedro needs to sustain the answer disagreeing. Even though if he agrees, he needs to sustain disagreeing. So I will try this next Friday. Jeff, do you have some tip or some advice or some insight about this kind of immersion, this kind of discussion?
I think this is a new strategy. It's a very good strategy. I love it. And I agree with Pepe that you must have at least intermediate level, from intermediate to advanced, to ask these questions. In my case, sometimes I feel very bored about TNT because we have a lot of questions, so many guys beginning, I'm thinking about blah, 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 blah. And sometimes I used to think I'm not improving my English or even my Spanish. So I think the TNT must have this kind, to have immersions with levels of English or Spanish or Italy, something like this.
Can I use this commentary to add something? Because I totally agree with Jeff. There are moments that I go in an immersion and I take off because I say, oh, I'm not improving here and I can maintain a conversation here. So depends about the host, depends about the people that are participating, and depend about the topic. So nowadays I'm choosing specific immersions that I know that the host is okay, the topic is okay, the people that are participating is okay. So this is a good point, Jefferson, and I totally agree with you.
Yeah. I agree in parts, but I think TNT, we are here to improve not just the English. So I think when we are with people from different skills, from different level, we learn other skills, not related to the language. And I think it's also important. But I feel you, Jeff and Pedro. In the beginning, I thought in this way, but now I'm thinking more about my other abilities, my other skills. But guys, thank you so much for coming. I need to, it's something that I always forget. It's important to migrate. It's important to maintain my level of the best hosts of Talk and Talk. So it's really important for me. So next Friday, I will be here with the same game, of course, different questions. And just to mention that I didn't create any question here. These questions are totally real and totally part of the test. So it's not of my mind. So it's really, really, really strange to answer about these questions, but it's part of a test. So next week, I will bring this dynamic again, considering the aspects that you mentioned here. Okay? Thank you so much.